good guys? Nick Carter here, back with another video, and today we are talking lenses. So recently, if you follow me on social, you notice I picked up a brand new camera, the Sony A7III. Prior to that, I was using Canon. Prior to that, I was using a Panasonic camera. And switching to Sony was a big move because it meant I had to replace pretty much all my gear, especially my lenses. And I went all in on the system because, as everyone is aware, I'm sure, the Sony A7III is ridiculously good value for money. It's an incredibly capable camera. So, when choosing lenses, you've got two camps. You've got your zoom lenses, which is this here. Just interestingly enough, this isn't actually a lens, it's a cup. Makes my point. So you've got zoom lenses, which give you multiple focal lengths over range. So this one here is representing a 24 to 105. Yeah, okay. And then you've got prime lenses. Prime lenses are set at a specific focal length. Now, generally between the two, zoom lenses give you convenience and prime lenses are going to give you better quality. This day and age, you know, it's not a huge difference. The zoom lenses have gotten a lot better. But when you have a lens that's trying to be really good at 16 millimeters, really good at 35 millimeters, as well as everything in between, you know, naturally it's probably not going to be as good as something designed specifically for, let's say, a 35 millimeter focal length. Now, if you look at the prices on zoom lenses for the Sony full frame systems, they are astronomical, especially here in Australia. It's $3,000 for a 24 to 70 2.8 lens. It's about the same for a 16 to 35, both very common focal lengths for shooting video. It's all down to personal preference. You know, one of the best things about the Sony Alpha series on the full frame is the ability to shoot in crop sensor mode, which means that for every prime lens that you have, you get two focal lengths because you get the 1.5 or 1.6 times crop plus the original focal length. Anyway, with all the jargon out of the way, I'll show you the two lenses that I use, and with these two lenses, I get pretty much everything that I need. I don't feel the need to go out and, you know, purchase another lens. So, lens number one, which is attached to the camera right now because it is my, what they call the bread and butter lens. It's the one I use all the time for shooting myself outside. It's great all round, and that is the Zeiss Batis or Batis or Batis, whatever you want to call it, 25mm f2 lens. A couple reasons why I went with this one. Number one, Zeiss is a very well-known brand and it makes incredible lenses and no one can dispute their quality. Number two, it looks really sleek on the body. Like, it's a true mirrorless lens. You know, it's small, light, compact, with the lens hood where it slopes down, you know, it looks fantastic. And three, 25mm is a great focal length. I don't personally like shooting too wide. 25mm is wide enough for me. But like I mentioned earlier, being able to shoot in super 35mm mode or APS-C mode, I'm able to get an extra 1.5 times crop on that lens, giving me, I think it's roughly 37mm again on top. And 35mm again is a very popular focal length. So that's why I chose that lens. Form factor, quality, and the focal range is just perfect for what I need. Not too wide, but then I can get a 37mm tight medium shot, which is fantastic as well. Where do I go from there? Well, I stuck with the Batis range. Exact same reasons: quality, form factor, and I went with the 85mm. I went with the other end of the spectrum. 85mm is great for portraits. It's also great for B-roll because you get that nice compression on the background. And again, with that 1.5 times crop, this turns this lens into an 85mm as well as a 137mm, 127. I don't know, I'll leave it in the video, that way you know for sure. And I just love the way the Batis lenses look. Like, they just look nice and clean. With the lens hood, the 85 is a lot larger, but you don't have to have it. And without the lens hood, you know, it is very compact. It's not very heavy at all. Now, quick thing about the Batis lenses, they are fly-by-wire, which means it's an electronic focus. It can make manual focusing a little bit harder. However, something I've found that helps with that is this OLED screen on top of the lens. Very unique to this particular range of lenses, and it will display the focus distance. which can make manually focusing a lot easier. That, as well as the peaking that you have inbuilt in the body, makes it a non-issue, to be honest. So now that I've spoken to you about the lenses that I use, I'm going to go outside, I'm going to set up a quick scene with my tripod, and I'll show you the different sort of compression you get with each separate lens. I will not move the tripod, I'll just shoot with each lens. I'll shoot them wide open, so f2 for the 25mm, f1.8 for the 85mm. It's a little bright outside, so I'll probably chuck an ND filter on there just to make sure I can get it wide open. Let's go out and I'll show you what that looks like. Shooting first with the Bartis 25mm. As you can see, the 25mm is nice and wide. The 37mm when shot in crop mode is a bit tighter and a lot more usable in the majority of situations. The 85 renders ridiculous bokeh, and when you zoom right in on the Super 35 sensor, that thing is compressed to hell. I'll leave a link to these lenses down below if you want to check them out. I cannot recommend them enough. They are just, they're just eye candy to look at. The photos you shoot with them look fantastic. The last photos on my Instagram page, at thatmoderndude, link down below as well, all shot, I believe, actually with the 25mm. So check that out if you guys want to have a look at some real world examples other than the test we just did. If you enjoyed this video, guys, hit that thumbs up button down below. Of course, subscribe for more videos like this one. I think my next few videos will be on the A7 III because I've been testing it quite a bit and I'm ready to give you my thoughts on this frankly awesome camera. Yeah, until the next video, guys. Peace.